he won spectacularly.
You and I were talking about all the boxes we wanted to see with our, you know, with every respect, our slight will that Anthony Yarde would prevail tonight. We wanted to see him ticking the boxes with his movement, with his jab early. Most of the time he was getting it right, Dennis. He wasn't getting it right all the time. He was getting caught in the corners. But what was encouraging, I think, for Yarde was that he was solving the problems for a long time. Is that how you saw it?
Yeah, most definitely. I think he came out in the first round and he just knew what he wanted to do. He was positive with the jab. He was affirming with the jab.
Exactly.
He was letting the jab go. His movement was there. His movement was good. When he knew Beterbiev was getting his rhythm, he was taking a step back and he would come round. And then just slowly, as the rounds went on, Beterbiev just kept grinding him down and kept moving forward.
Joshua, one of the big things you alerted our audience to coming into this fight, you must understand how big the power factor is with the champion. Were you becoming encouraged that Anthony seemed to be managing it when he was being tagged?
I mean, from where I was standing, yes, it looked like he was like putting up with it.
That one there is an example.
But most
he was taking these shots well for a long while tonight, wasn't he?
He was, but most importantly, he was dishing it back out. And again, I need to place emphasis on the tremendous heart that he showed. Whenever he was hurt, he gave it back.
Forgive me, Joshua. Round 5, as a round, I'm not sure we've seen many better in our lives, have we?
You know what, there were several ends to the rounds, but the round 5 itself could stand alone. We're not even 1 month into the year, and we've seen 2 amazing events. One unbelievable fight, and 2 amazing events. This is when he gets turned here in this round, and he's hurt, he's stunned here at this point, and then he still fires back. The guts and the bravery. There should never, ever be, if there were, any question marks over Anthony Yarde's head ever again going forward.
I don't think there can be after this, can
No, no chance at all. Or his stamina, by the way, because he wasn't fading. If anything, Beterbiev was fading faster. Don't worry about that.
Were you beginning to think this is Anthony's night?
I genuinely thought it was the back and forth. I thought it was Beterbiev was tiring, looking hurt. But again, if I'm given the time to talk this time, let's give credit to Yarde, man. Like, we can all do all the talking outside the ring and everything, but listen, end of the day, he's a fighter, he's a human being. He went in there, he displayed qualities and showed a heart that you cannot question, like Steve said. There should be no questions raised about his heart, his chin, or whatever. Regardless of being a future opponent of mine, doesn't matter. Great heart, man.
This is going to be hard for Anthony to watch, isn't it? Tomorrow and the next day, the latter part of this.
It would be, but he can be proud of his performance. That round 5 had me thinking, this is Anthony's night. I said it over there. I said, this is Anthony's night. He can do this. Like, this is him. It's all him.
Despite the occasional shortcoming, it was almost the feeling, the force is with Anthony Yarde here tonight.
Yeah. It
almost as though it was payback for everything out of the ring as well.
Yep, exactly. And I was saying that a while back, like, just everything he's experienced in the ring, out the ring, his whole career going through COVID, everything he had to experience, this was going to make it worth it for him, make it worthwhile, because he worked hard through that time, and he trained, and he fought, he lost, he came back, he done everything that was asked of him during the harder time of his life, and this was going to pay it back for him.
What about the stoppage there, Steve, from Tunde in the corner?
I had absolutely no problem with that stoppage whatsoever, because he doesn't actually go down from the best right hand, he just